get up in the morning, give Madam her breakfast, change her, bath her, then she's got to have a bottle. Then not long after that she has lunch. Then it's playtime. Then I've got to make up dinner for her, blend it up for her. Then get her into her pyjamas. And hopefully not long after that she'll go to bed.
I think it was a big shock to reality how much time your baby takes up and how much you have to sacrifice to attend to your baby's needs. And it can be overwhelming and a bit daunting, because you have friends that are still going out and you want to go out too, but you can't because you have to stay home and look after your baby. And you might want to just sit down and read a book or do something, but you can't because your baby might be crying, so you have to settle them or feed them, or it doesn't leave much time for yourself anymore. For the first time, I think I was paranoid, shocked. I think I was more worried as well. Not working at the time, not having my own place, still living with my mum, kind of not really having anything to offer a baby. By the time the baby was born, I'd already kind of had a bond with the baby, and so it was just kind of you're gonna do your best and provide with what you can, and love your baby regardless. I think just feeling your baby moving, and obviously growing a big bump, you can feel the baby, so that kind of brings it close to your baby as well. When you first realise you're pregnant, you don't feel pregnant, so you just kind of still everything still feels kind of normal. But then as you start to show and start to feel movements and stuff like that, it becomes more of a reality. So, then you kind of you got to obviously do your baby shopping, buy clothes and stuff like that. And then you start getting excited when you see all the little baby clothes and all the little things to buy. So, I don't know, I guess it's towards the end, you kind of, obviously you're becoming a mum. So you got to do what you got to do to provide for the baby. I don't know, I think because I'd babysat a lot for my sister's daughter, so I knew, how to change nappies and stuff like that, and what size clothes and stuff to get. So, and there's lots of books with information as well. People always tell you what to expect during your labour and when your baby's born and that, but it's nothing compared to actually going through it yourself. So your labour's always different. So, people tell you you're going to be in a lot of pain during your labour, but I think you don't have no idea how much pain until you actually go through it. So, and people say you're going to be tired all the time, and, but you don't really realise how tired you can get until you actually go through it and actually feeling tired and exhausted. So, well, with my second baby, I knew what to expect. So, I don't know if that was better or worse, though, because coming to the labour, I knew what to expect, so it kind of makes you freak out a bit, knowing that you're going to be going through that again. But it makes it a lot easier knowing what to expect, with settling your baby and getting them to sleep at night and what they need. It's a lot easier that way second time, so. Well, I had my mum there and my sister. So, I had my family. And, yeah, you do get a lot of people that tell you, you should do this or you should do that. And, or you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. But you just got to find what works for you and your baby. kind of, because everyone's different. So what works for some mums and babies might not work for other mums and babies. I wanted to work it out and everything like on my own. So and try and find my own way of doing things with my baby. And if I wanted like tips and stuff, my mum was there to give it to me because obviously she had us kids. So, but other than that, I think I just wanted to try and work my own way through it. I think mainly like sleepless nights. That was a big wake-up call. But I think it's more though like the love that you have for your baby as well is a surprise, because you're not expecting to be that overwhelmed with the love and emotion that you have for your baby. You kind of understand where your mum's coming from, I think, after you have a baby.
I used to love drawing. I used to draw when I was a little kid, teenager. Horses, dolphins, mermaids, stuff like that. Drawing mermaids and fishes in the sea and just mixing them up and kind of like getting pictures and just putting them together yourself and making a picture yourself. I don't know, I think dolphins are beautiful. Mermaids, they just fascinate me. Just probably how they can live under sea and still do a lot of things that what we do out of sea. It'd be nice to do something like that. I stopped it when I had my first daughter, then I took it up again, and I've just stopped it again because, after running around after the baby all day and that, doing things for her, I don't have time to be drawing any more of that. Because you're not doing one thing for them, you're doing another for them. They're washing, or when you got them down for playtime or anything like that. Even at bedtime it's hard because sometimes you got to go back in and you got to get them out. And and by the time they do go to sleep, then all you want to do is rest, or you want to go to sleep yourself. She came out to me one time and she showed me a picture that she drew, and she said, "Oh, is that good, Mum?" And I was looking at it and I said, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" And she showed me where she copied it from. I go, that's good. That's very good. No, it's not something that I forced on her or anything like that. So I turned and I said to her, I said, when I was your age, I used to draw myself. And I go, and write stories. And she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm working on one now." And she likes drawing anime. She likes writing her own stories about werewolves, vampires and stuff like that. She's pretty good at them too. She's got one of her stories on Facebook. Yeah, she wants to become a writer. So yeah, she does remind me a lot of me when I was younger.